From Thornhill.
My question is for the Minister of Finance. Since the summer of scandal began, the McGuinty Liberals have been distracted by a $1 billion e-health scandal, an expense scandal at OLG, the WSIB, and a brewing scandal over off-the-book construction of an energy centre in your riding. At the time the OLG and e-health scandals came to light, you and the Premier hastily assembled press conferences to announce legislation to fix the culture of entitlement in the McGuinty government. Is it true that 4 weeks ago, on your watch, at the same time Bill 201 was being debated, OLG sole-sourced an untendered deal to H.H. Angus for the management of the Windsor Energy Centre?
Minister.
Mr. Speaker, just again, there was the energy centre, as the member correctly noted, was constructed at Casino Windsor. It was a subject of. It is now the subject of civil action. As the member knows, there was an injunction.
Well, they don't want to hear it.
Just don't want to hear the answer.
They don't want to hear the answer.
Okay.
Not day trading in Agricor.
An injunction was sought. OLG took possession of the energy centre itself. They had, in fact, engaged the services of the company noted to go in and continue to run the energy centre in order to keep the facility with power, Mr. Speaker, as I understand it.
Supplementary.
I'll take that as a yes. The Energy Centre is linked to expansion of the Windsor Casino and Convention Centre, which is playing host to the Ontario Liberal Convention this weekend. Perhaps among his Liberal friends, Minister Duncan won't have to answer questions about his complete defiance of the Premier's edict against sole-source contracts. But he should be ready to answer them in this place. The sole source deal to operate the energy centre pays H.H. Angus $15,000 per day. That's $6 million per year. Minister, do you consider the practice of handing a sole-sourced, untendered contract to Angus to be fair play, hypocritical, or just business as usual for the McGuinty Liberal?
And I'll ask the honourable member to withdraw an unparliamentary. Thank you. Minister.
Mr. Speaker, a temporary arrangement was entered into in order to facilitate keeping the lights on. With respect, With respect, Mr. Speaker, to the significance of building a convention centre and hotel facility in order to allow that casino to compete against large casinos across the river that have had enormous investments, absolutely we're doing that, sir. Are we supporting the tourism industry in Ontario, Mr. Speaker? Absolutely we're supporting the tourism industry in Ontario, Mr. Speaker. When one looks at the revenue that that facility has produced over the last 15 years for Ontario, it becomes clear that it was a wise decision taken by the government of the day to construct it, the NDP government. It was a wise decision of the government of the day to expand the facility and make sure that it operated, and we took the proper decisions, Mr. Speaker.
New question, the member from Hamilton East.